All right, here we are live again. This is Jarhead Hot Takes. I'm Andrew A.J. Cox. I'm here going to do this. I'm excited about it. We're going to start doing these Monday through Friday at 11:30. Hopefully your lunch break, and hopefully you join me and actually interact and ask questions and talk and all that other good jazz. So I'm live up on all the different places that I can be live, which is pretty cool. I've got to say, I really like this program. It's doing pretty good for me. But we're going to sit here for just a couple of minutes. I'm going to push this out on this other plan here as well. I got to make sure that this live goes out on my other Facebook. So it does it on my personal, but I got to share it on my, what do you call it? My other page. I don't know what you would call it, to be honest with you. But so yeah, here we are. It's raining today. It raining today. It rained pretty hard today. It was pretty wild this morning. It started going down really quick. It was pretty cool. But things are getting a little bit better now. You hear the train out there, it's going by. So what am I going to talk about today? Well, here we go. I'll make this statement here. Failure isn't the end. It's proof that you're trying. I'll say it again. Failure isn't the end. It's proof that you're trying. Wow. Sit back and think about that for a minute. Failure. Most people think failure is the end. I think that's a pretty common thing. Failure is the end of, whatever it may be. But it's not, right? When you fail at something, and it could be something small. Let's say that you want to pass a PFT, a physical fitness test. Well, let's say that you failed it. You failed an event. So you failed it. Is that the end? Like there's no more, nothing else, nothing new? No, absolutely not. That's right, Jim. Failure is just a hill before success. When you fail, you just get back up and try again. You try harder, or you figure out ways to push and become successful, like Jim was talking about there. But you have to really push, and you can't let those little failures stop you, because once you're working on things like this podcast for me, as I started this out, man, I failed a lot. I will tell you that. I failed at posting things and bad products and all kinds of stuff. I failed a lot while I was doing this podcast, but here we are. We're doing all kinds of good stuff with it, and it's just persistence. You got to keep going. Learn from your mistakes. I think that's one of the big things in life that people really miss. When you make a mistake, and everybody makes mistakes, it doesn't matter who you are, you're going to make a mistake. You're going to fail at something. But when you do, well, you have to figure out how to pick yourself back up, and you got to learn from that mistake. Don't repeat the mistake. You can make another mistake, just don't repeat the same one. Learn from it. That way you can push forward. You can go and do good things and get stuff done. But I just really thought that quote today was something that I thought it was good. I've never heard it put specifically like that before, but I like it. Failure isn't the end. It's proof you're trying, and trying's good, right? Because if you keep trying, eventually you're going to get where? You'll get to the end. You'll get to that end result that you're wanting, whatever that may be. And that's where we need to go. So how do we go through life, and how do we stay motivated when we fail? Man, that's a tough one. It's not always easy, that's for sure. I will say, for me, one of the biggest things, one is you have to surround yourself with positive influences, people that are going to kind of keep you in the game, keep you motivated, keep you going, those types of things. That's somebody you need to surround yourself with. And when we're talking the veteran community, especially I get out and now I'm in the civilian sector and everybody that's around me is not served. They're not veterans. So they don't really understand. They don't see it the same way. And so you have a hard time relating. So, maybe you can use those individuals as kind of that sounding board, that motivator to keep you going and those types of things. Yeah, you could probably do that. But a lot of veterans have a hard time with that. And I can completely understand. So what do you have to do? Well, I'm here to tell you there are plenty of organizations that are out there, veteran service organizations to be specific, that are out there that you can get that. You can have that bond. You can have the same types of things that you had in the military. You can get it at one of those veteran service organizations. Absolutely, veterans with veterans help each other in so many ways. Nothing against civilians. That's right, nothing against civilians. But yeah, Jim, absolutely spot on, man. It is much easier to talk to a veteran, and because they seem to understand it, and it's hard to explain to other people, like, oh, why can't you just be okay with this or okay with that? And I like talking to this person, talking to that person. I can't. Sometimes you just can't. I posted. I think it was yesterday. I posted that you just have to have those friends, and the veteran community is. If you have a veteran, you pretty much have one of those friends. You can say almost anything. I won't say you can say anything, but you can almost say anything. But if you're close to them, you probably could say just about anything, and they'll laugh along with you, whatever it is. That's where that dark humor comes in for veterans, right? But that's just something that we have to keep track of. So for the veterans out there, I'm going to tell you, reach out to other veterans, right? Um, every one of those veteran service organizations that are out there, there's chapters, there's detachments or whatever it is, depending on which organization it is. They're all over the place. All you got to do is look it up online. Go online, then you can find where all the different chapters are. If it's VFW, if it's Marine Corps League, if it's Veterans of, oh no, I already said that one. Hold on. American Legion. That was the other one I was trying to think of. If it's one of those, look it up, find the closest one to you, and then go there. And I know I have a hard time with this, getting off my butt and actually going somewhere and doing something. I would rather sit here in the house and not go out and see and visit and do, and that's bad on me. Like, I shouldn't be like that, but I am, and I've got to be able to get past that, which I'm working on. I'll get better at it eventually. But go out there, man. That's you Marines out there, find your local Marine Corps League detachment. It's a blast. Yeah, Jim is right. Find your local one, go out there, and you're going to get some of that camaraderie back. And that's really, a lot of us, we just miss that, but yeah, what do we do? What do veterans do? We would rather sit here and not go out, not do things. Many of us, I won't say all of us, as that's not true, but many of us, we'd rather just sit here. We don't want to go out. We don't want to go do things. And that's not necessarily good for us, right? we need to get out. We need to see people. We need to talk to people. Those types of things are good. And for veterans, if you can find another veteran friend, man, you're spot on. You're right where you need to be. I say go do it. So that's kind of what I was talking about today. I know Jim is out there. Jim, do you have any other comments or anything else there? Hide in the corner and stay to ourselves. Yeah, that's what a lot of us do, for sure. And we have to encourage each other to not do that, right? We have to encourage each other to get out and go around and go do things, and there's got to be something. And this is what's funny to me is, you talk to people and they're like, well, what do you like to do? And sometimes I'm like, I don't know. Like, I like to go fishing, but just getting up to go fishing sometimes is a pain in the butt, and I don't want to do it. I'd rather just sit on the couch. And that's kind of messed up. But a lot of veterans, it's just like they don't have that outlet that they need, right? shooting guns, man. Everybody likes to shoot guns, or at least veterans. We like to shoot guns. Go shoot some guns. Go to a range somewhere. Um, Go somewhere and just check out guns. Just go look at them and those types of things. There's nothing wrong with that. But that's a step. Going. I mean, heck, for all you veterans, go to the veteran hospitals. Go just check them out. Go in and, there's veterans everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's veterans. You can just say hi to somebody. Hey, how you doing? I need to talk to somebody. You got time? And if that's what it takes, then go do it. That's one thing that you got to figure out there. Now, I'm on the TikTokers, and I haven't seen anybody make comments on there yet. But if somebody's on there and you've made a comment, I'm sorry I didn't see it. Let's see. I had an anxiety attack last week and couldn't walk into a place where I've known everyone for 13 years. Oh, man. Yeah, and that's tough, especially the anxiety attacks and those types of things. Man, when that comes on, it comes on. And it's almost like you can't move, you can't do anything. And, the important part, you got to seek help, right? And I know Jim has done that, but, you got to go out and you got to do stuff, and thanks, Jim, for putting that out there and letting everybody know. But yeah, I've had anxiety, I can't even say it, anxiety attacks. And, it's tough sometimes, and you got to find somebody. I'll be the first one to admit, now the VA, I've heard bad things about the VA, but so far my experience with the VA is that it's been really well. They've treated me nice. They've given me everything that I need to do. So I can't complain anything. They gave me therapists. They made sure that my medications were going the right way. They've done everything that could have asked. Right. And I know not everybody has that same experience with the VA. But go there. They're there to help. They want to help you, at least the majority, I'll say that at least, but I personally think that everybody there wants to help. So it's just a matter of going in and actually doing it, if you know what I mean. So Jim says, just remember when that happens, it's just a temporary thing. Life gets better and we will succeed one day at a time. Absolutely. Yeah. Temporary, right? And that's a good point, man. That's a really good point. It's the same type of thing that, that anxiety, those types of things that's temporary. Well, guess what? Failure is temporary too. Why? Because you should be able to get over it and move on, right? You should be able to do those things. So if you look at it in that light, that, okay, this is just a moment in time, I'm going to be able to push on and do something better later. That's a good way to look at it. The VA is there. Just only speak facts. Just don't share everything and you will be fine. Well, there you go. That's some words of wisdom from Jim there. So yeah, just go in and chat with them. You don't have to tell them every single little thing, but go and talk to them. They'll be able to help you for sure. And then if you're not getting help, there's plenty of other organizations out there that can help. There's several organizations out there that do alternative type of medications, alternative therapies and things of that nature. So you can go out there. There's horse therapy. That's a big one. Lately, I've had several individuals on that do horse therapy. In fact, my kids are going to go do horse therapy, which is pretty cool. And then they have, man, I can't remember what it's called. But it's a lot for like headaches and different things like that. But anyway, there's a lot of alternative medicines out there. Now, the VA may not cover those things and you may have to pay out of pocket or something of that nature. But there's a lot of organizations out there that will help and assist you in getting that alternative help. So that's something to remember. Also, remember to use community care when you can. Yeah, absolutely. So that community care can be a great thing. Like, if you are having issues or whatever, you can request a civilian doctor, like they call it community care. So you can request somebody out in town. So that's another thing that you can do as well. Yeah, it was a good call. Yeah, I forgot about that community care thing. But yeah, man, I don't know. Trying to be uplifting. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to motivate people, trying to get them excited about life, get them excited about everything that's going on, give them some good life lessons here, and just not put so much negativity out. That's my goal. I don't want to put a bunch of negativity out. I want to try to stay positive and move us in the right direction. There's plenty of negative out there. Let's get away from that, right? Let's push into something new, into something better. All right. Well, Jim, do you have anything else? If not, then, amen, brother, he says. I'll put that up there. Amen. So, yeah, with that, thanks for tuning in. I told you these are going to be fairly short, 15, 20 minutes at the most. So I'm going to continue to do this Monday through Friday at 11:30 Central. Hopefully, or sometime around your lunch break. That way you don't get in trouble for watching it at work or something of that nature. But remember, you got to stay positive, right? And what's the quote? What did we say a second ago? Failure isn't the end. It's proof that you're trying, right? Failure isn't the end. It's proof that you are trying. I think I know what I just did on my TikTok thing. I'll have to fix that in a minute. I think the videos or the screen is backwards. I don't know how to fix it though. Oh, well. I'll figure it out for next time. Sorry, TikTokers. Anyways, with that, keep pushing on. Just love life. Get motivated, right? Get yourself up and go have a good time and just get out there and find those other veterans and visit with them. So that'll get your spirits up. Go to your local VFW, your Marine Corps League, your American Legion, anything. Even there's other civic organizations that you can get involved with as well. But go out there and get involved with somebody. Always, and of course, you can always go to church, right? There's people at church that want to help as well, so you can always go there. All right. With that, that's all I got. All right, Jim. Hey, thanks for coming on and or for messaging me here during this. I truly appreciate it. Hopefully we get more listeners and more people commenting as we do these and get more regular at it. But this has been your Jarhead Hot Takes. Thanks for tuning in and coming to say hi. All right. Stay motivated. Change your socks. The Lost Art of Fishing Stories, written by Andrew Cox. Get your copy today. Go to Amazon and search The Lost Art of Fishing Stories.